Hey guys, what's happening? Jamie here from Unbox. Asus just put a couple of brands banking on their selfie-centric phones on notice with the launch of the ZenFone 4 Selfie and the ZenFone 4 Selfie Pro. In terms of its design, it's reminiscent of previous iterations of the ZenFone with a metal build and the antenna lines towards the top and bottom of the device. In terms of their footprint, it's identical between the base and Pro variant, with button placement pretty much what we're accustomed to seeing from the Taiwanese brand. You've got the volume rocker and the power button on the right, access to the SIM tray on the left, a camera module and its LED flash on the back, the micro USB port flanked by the 3.5mm audio jack and the speaker grill on the bottom of both variants. The front of the phones are of course dominated by a 5.5-inch screen with the Selfie at just 720p and the Selfie Pro getting a full HD panel. Perhaps the biggest difference across all ZenFone 4 variants is the fact that the fingerprint scanner has been transferred from the back to the chin of the phone. However, like the rest of the navigation buttons, it's a capacitive key and not a mechanical one. The ZenFone 4 Selfie is rocking a Snapdragon 430 processor with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, while the Selfie Pro gets a bump up in its processor with a Snapdragon 625. Both devices are running on the latest version of Android Nougat with Zen UI 4 that the company has thankfully trimmed down. It's time to talk about the cameras on the Selfie and Selfie Pro, both of which are getting a 16-megapixel rear camera with an LED flash and dual front cameras. The Selfie has a 20-megapixel main and an 8-megapixel secondary front camera, while the Selfie Pro has a 24-megapixel main and a 5-megapixel secondary cam. The front cameras on these phones can take wide-angle shots or a portrait mode for software-assisted bokeh. The ZenFone 4 Selfie has been priced at $279 and the Selfie Pro at $379. You can expect to hear about Philippine pricing and availability later this afternoon. For a more detailed read on the ZenFone 4 Selfie and Selfie Pro, click on the link above and stay tuned to unbox.ph for more about the ZenFone 4 family. This is Jamie and I'll see you next time.